मैं जिस चैप्टर के बारे में बताने जा रहा हूँ उस चैप्टर का नाम है ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट, रिक्रूटमेंट एंड सिलेक्शन। तो देर नहीं करते हुए हम अब आपको उसे मुद्दे पर चलते हैं जहाँ हमें चैप्टर पढ़ना है। तो सुन लीजिए, ह्यूमन रिक्रूटमेंट मैनेजमेंट क्या है, कैसे हम इसको सेलेक्ट करेंगे, कैसे क्या करेंगे, इसके बारे में सारी बातें बताई जाएगी। कहता है कि ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट, ह्यूमन the objective other chapters under the different theory of recruitment, steps of recruitment, policy of recruitment, resource of recruitment, method of technical and recruitment. The chapter also the objective, the important knowledge of various aspects of selection, given the importance in the job analysis, detail of test, interview etc. उसके बाद कहता है कि रिक्रूटमेंट एंड enterprise after knowing its manpower recruitment on the basis of a job description and job specification takes the step of recruitment, recruit personnel. Recruitment from the first stage in the process which continuous with selection and the cassette with the placement of the coordinate. It is process of identifying the prospective implies stimulative and encouraging them to apply for a particular job or a job in an organization. It is a positive action as it involves invited people up to apply. The purpose of the inventory eligible person from the amongst proper selection of the most suitable person can be the made. Theories regarding the recruitment, the two be strict mean take recruitment and recruitment just as the recruitment recruiter has the choice whom to recruit of whom not. So the prospectus imply has to make the decision if they should apply the organization job. The individual make the decision usually the different basis. The objective factor, critical contact and subjective factors. So the objective factor theory view the process of organizational choice being on the beginning and evaluating a set of the measurable characteristics of the implement of such a pay benefit location opportunity advancement the nature of work performance and education opportunity. The critical context theory suggests that the typical candidate is unable to make a meaningful difference of organization offer in the term of objective or subjective factor because of this the limit or very short contact with the organization, a choice the made only in the applicant can readily proceed. The factor of the behavior of a recruiter, the nature of the physical facility and the events process paperwork associates the application. The subjective factor theory emphasizes congruence between personality pattern and the image of organization choice and made highly personal and emotional basis. So, a step and recruitment process आगे पढ़ना है स्टेट्स एंड रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस. इन a general person recruitment of the 5 element recruitment of the policies, recruitment organization, forecast the manpower development sources, and recruitment of the different technique utilize the source of the assessing recruitment program. So the following is the source of the placement of recruitment in the entire selection process: human resource planning, recruitment nodal persons, selecting qualified personnel, placing new employment, developing services of the potential employees, search of potential employee, evaluating recruitment effectiveness. Internal sources, personal reach and job recruitment, upgrading and same position, transferring new jobs, and proceeding of the higher responsibilities. External sources, employee detail, advertisement, consultancy, and evaluating of selection. अब कर है रिक्रूटमेंट. रिक्रूटमेंट क्या है, कैसे हम रिक्रूटमेंट करेंगे लोगों को, उससे जो है आपको पोजीशन सही जाएगा. तो कहता है कि किसी सच एज policy assessment objective of recruitment provided the framework of the recruitment program of the producer as a user and the other observer such as a policy involve committent board principal such as a filling vacancy with the qualification individual and the emphasis surveillance issue of extend promotion from within the enterprise recruitment apply handicaps monetary groups women employees part-time employees friend and the present employees. It also improve the organization system development implement program process and applied. Therefore, reveal the consideration of planning, recruitment, and policing the best corporate goals. Environment and the corporate need a higher consistent decision and the organization with the right of the person. A good recruitment policy of the content this element organization of object both the term of long term must be taken considered as a basis parameter recruitment decision and a need personal area wise job families. So the identification of the recruitment need to take decision regarding the balance of the qualitative dimension of the food the recruit should prepare profile for each category of the worker and the according work out of the specific decision selection departments or a branch where the should be placed identity particular responsibility which they immediately assume to them. अब कहता है कि preferred source recruitment would be the type of organization a skilled for a semi-skilled manual worker and employer exchange of the personal high specialist category of the person source of the utilized. Criteria of selection the should be based on the through the deliberation of the cases and the consulted working the recruitment policy other than amendment by the unilateral decision. The cost of recruitment financing applies the same. A recruitment policy Recruitment policy must be contain the element A. Organization objective and a term of the considered basis parameter and a personal area of the voice. और आगे कहता है कि identification of recruitment needed a balanced dimension recruitment work and signification transit and independent and extent of labor. So education need of the balance qualifying the work according to the assessment of the them preference of source of the agreement of the semi-skilled manual work and applying the personal highly managerial personal privilege. उसके बाद कहता है कि criteria of the selection of the decision, the cost of the recruitment of the finally a recruitment policy involve of the employer general reply principle to find the apply of the each of the rent of permission to the promotion opportunity of our career to provide the program and the job according to the order recruitment policy and the manpower guideline staffing generally following the focus of involved recruitment. The carefully updation and employment relationship to provide the maximum security and the less time. Less time. अगला है to provide the rural recruitment talent skill to assure of the interest and the personal object to ensure of the inclusion of the claimant and the member of the employed organization to provide the constituent section to include the effective union of the employees. तो इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ हम अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करते हैं. अब अगला जो चैप्टर है वो हमको ये देखना है कि प्री रिक्वेस्ट ऑफ गुड रिक्रूटमेंट क्या है और उसके बारे में हम और आगे पढ़ेंगे. जय नमस्ते.